Be recorded.
So in our last class, we have seen in detail about this confirmation pop-up, right? And then we have seen about this screen navigation, right? And I have given you some assignment based upon this screen navigation. Hope you would have completed, or if not, please let me know. I will demonstrate. Okay. If you are facing any difficulty, I tried yesterday with my label based to make you understand. If you feel any problem, let me know. I will demonstrate this particular example. Okay. Did you get some time to complete this particular scenario? Any one of you, can you please confirm? Or you will do in future yourself?
Sorry, sir, I have not done, but I think I'll do that.
Yeah, so it's easy, right? It's
Yeah,
easy.
yes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you people can try yourself. You will be able to do. Okay, you will be able to do. And if you face any time, like you are feeling any problem, then you can just tell me. Okay, I will help you to complete this one. Okay, so fine. And there was one more assignment I have given yesterday about that dialogue, that the model dialogue, right? Model screen. So let's go to that system. So do you remember that assignment which I have given when just a second. So go to ACAT transaction. It's taking some time.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. What is the use of SC24, sir?
SC24, right?
Yeah, sir.
That is for class builder. Means if you have to create some global class, there you can create
Okay,
under SC24.
SC24.
Yeah, there you can create class, you can create interface, such kind
Yeah,
of stuff you can create over there.
yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
So actually we are going to start Oops ABAP batch on Saturday and Sunday. From the coming Saturday, I will start a new batch for Oops ABAP. Whoever is interested, you can join that, group. I will keep on informing. The timing and all is 7:30 to 9:30 in evening. So there you can learn the Oops ABAP in detail. Okay. So fine. Here you can see that yesterday I was showing you call model dialog, and when you were clicking over here, you are just getting this one. I told you to get some clue how you can go back. Okay, I don't know if you have completed or not. I will quickly show you this one. See, we are not able to go back, right? So again, I will have to open one new SAP GUI, click on this new GUI window, go to /n SC80, and then on this screen actually we have created that particular, here you can see that here I have written that push button, right? And when I'm clicking on that particular push button, it's trying to call that model dialog screen. Okay, here I'm clicking, and for this MD is the function code. Okay, so what actually I'm trying to tell it over here, that here under the PAI, okay, when you are going to click on the call model dialog, this call screen 500 is starting at 1010 ending at 8080, like that we have written. Okay, so this 500 is nothing but your model dialog, model dialog. This screen you can see that 500 I have just come over here, model dialog box. So I'm calling that screen. If you want to call some screen in the pop-up way, in the pop-up, like a pop-up, if you want to call, you will have to use model dialog box. But the navigation is the problem over here, right? You can see that I'm not able to go back or something like that. So what we will have to do, can you guess what we'll have to do? Can you give me some clue how I can handle? I just want to go back. What generally we do if we have to go back, if we have to cancel, if we have to exit?
We have to enable.
You will create the
Yeah, what we'll do, we'll create the, yes, tell me, PF status, right? We'll
push button.
create the,
Yes, yes.
yes, we'll create the PF status. So let's go and create the PF status. Here already it is there. We'll give some name over here, some another name, and let's click on this test. Click on this yes button, and sorry, I did one mistake. Go once again over here, go to this here and give some another name. So MD status, some name I'm just giving. Double click over here and click on this yes. Okay, click on this yes button, and here you will have to select the second option, not the normal screen. Okay, here you will have to select the dialog box option and give some text, model dialog. Click on this OK button, and here only you are able to see two application toolbar and function keys. Go to this actually application toolbar, and here give some text. Okay, so OK, and then here you can write the cancel. Just click on the save button and click on this OK button. Give some function text, means continue. I'm giving some function text, continue. This is the function code, thus OK became the function code, and the function text, this continue, I'm just giving. The icon name, I would like to give that OK kind of this icon OK, select this one. The information text, if you want to give, you can give, go ahead. Okay, click on this OK button. If you want to assign some function key, you can do so. At this point of time, I'm not assigning any things. Click on this OK button, and function keys I don't want to assign. Oh, everything is gone. Okay, let me give once again this OK button over here. Continue, we have given. Enter, just I'm going to assign the enter, and here cancel. For the cancel, it's telling to assign some function key. Without that, it's not going ahead. So I'm going to select this F2 as a function key. So cancel and OK we have done over here. Click on this save, check the syntax, activate this one, it is now activated. Just go back. Okay, we are done now. Activate this one, activate this one. Okay, now once you have set this, PF status, okay, once you have set this PF status, what the next action you will have to do? You will have to, like, if you click on the OK button or if you click on the cancel button on the 500 model dialog, you should come out, right? So for coming out, what you will do that? For that also you'll have to write some code. Okay, so what we write the code? We will write the code case sci ucom, and sometimes you will see, some people code like this, the data OK underscore code type sci ucom. Okay, and they will assign this. Sometimes it will be helpful. Either you can declare this one under the global one, so that if you want to use some at some another places, you can.
Hello. Hello, sir. Able to hear.
You are able to hear me now?
Yeah, no.
Okay, some network issue is there. Okay, so here you can see that data equal to OK underscore type sci ucom and OK underscore code equal to sci ucom. We have given it over here. Okay, and case sci ucom, and when we are going to click on the OK button, OK, one function code we have given OK. In that case, you would like to go to leave to screen 0. Okay, so leave to screen 0 means what? Leave to screen 0 means what? So one of the feature I'm demonstrating this one. Okay, this call screen one. Why this? How we can use this call screen one? Call screen one means as soon as the call screen will call the screen, okay, it will hold the session. It will hold the session and it will go to the next screen. And if you take some action over there, and if you want to resume your flow on the previous screen, you can come. So that's what we have written over here. As soon as this statement is encountered, it will leave the current flow and go to the screen 100. Again, if you want to come back and resume the processing, then you can come back using the leave to screen 0. So what I mean to say over here means you will not lose the connection with previous screen. Okay, you will not lose the connection. You will not lose the connection with previous screen. Means you can come back to the previous screen flow again. I will show you. Okay, so but you will have to use this particular statement. Okay, and if you want to cancel, in that case, you can leave the program. Okay, leave program means you can terminate the program. So end case, like that I have just written pt printer. Okay, we have written this statement. Just save it, check the syntax, activate. So what it's telling that OK underscore code is already declared somewhere. I'm going to use that. Okay, so if you can check like where it is declared already, maybe it will tell you. Okay, it's not telling, no problem. It's telling that it's already declared, so I can directly use this one. Right click and activate this one. Okay, go into the display mode, activate. It got activated. Okay, come to this transaction and run this. Here I will show you that you can see that here under the PAI user command, we are calling it over here, call screen 500, right? call screen 500. This is call screen. So when this particular statement will be encountered, it will call to the screen 500, okay, but it will not lose the connection with this particular 100 number screen. That's the meaning of call screen. Okay, so the next statement, suppose if you have written some next statement, breakpoint I have just given in order to show that it will come over here. Okay, so it will come and stop it over here, right? Now go to this tab strip, click on this effect called model dialog, and you can see that two beautiful button is appearing over here. If we're going to click on this OK, you can see that it's triggering the breakpoint and it's coming to this breakpoint. That means you know, it's resuming the previous session. It's resuming the previous session because you are using call screen 500 statement. Okay, because you are using call screen 500. Okay. If you would have used leave to screen 500 over here, if you would have used leave to screen 500, in that case it will not come over here. Okay, in leave to screen it will not have the, you know, connection with the previous screen. Okay, just run it, go back, and this you understood. So hope it's clear for everyone how you can handle the model dialog. And the model dialog will be having all the functionality what you are having, this normal screen and all. You are, you know, this normal screen we are using this normal screen to display so many kind of stuff. All those things you can do over there. You can display multiple, you know, element, whatever you know concept we have learned, all these things you will be able to do over there. Okay, now the model dialog we have seen, the model dialog screen we have seen how to handle. Please do that one. The screen navigation is very important one. Okay, screen navigation you should understand, though in interview it is not so frequently asked. I've never come across any question from this screen navigation. Okay, but we should know, suppose someone is going to ask what's the difference between leave to screen and call screen. So if you are able to know the differences properly, you will be able to give the answer. Okay, but it is not frequently asked question. Okay, means based upon my experience, I have given around 15 interview till now, 15 to 20 like that, but no one asked me such question. Okay, so now this model dialog screen navigation, you understood these particular things, then come to here and we'll resume our session of breakpoint. Okay, breakpoint, we started the breakpoint already. In breakpoint we have seen some stuff like types of breakpoint. So under the types of breakpoint, we are having basically two types of breakpoints. One is the session breakpoints, and another we are having the external breakpoint. Breakpoints. So there are two types of breakpoint basically we are having. Now so there are two types of breakpoint. This is one and another is this one. Okay. Now what actually I'm trying to tell it over here, under the session breakpoint, it will be there till the time when your session will be there, you know, by the time when your session will be there, above session, during the above session, as longer you will be there in the session, it will be valid. External breakpoint, it is only for 2 hours. only for 2 hours. This is valid. After 2 hours it will just come out. How we are going to use this one, how we are going to use this particular particular different kind of breakpoint, that we will see. Okay, so under the breakpoint, come over here and go to the program, go to AC38, and we are using some program. Let me check. Yeah, this is the program which we are talking about in our last class. Okay, fine. So if you have to put the session breakpoint, you know that we have to use this particular button. Okay, if you have to put the external breakpoint, you will have to use this particular button. Okay, I'm going to use the session breakpoint. Session breakpoint will be used if you are going to run this program here itself on the same application server, on the same system. Okay, from the same system, if we're going to call any program or function module, there you can use this session breakpoint. It will work. Okay, it will work. External breakpoint also you can use for the same system, also it will work. And from another system, if you have the two different system, in that case also it will work. Okay, suppose you have the application server 1, means the system, suppose a system you have some system name. Let us suppose you have ABC, some system ABC. Generally system name will be of 3 characters or 4 characters, like that. If you have another system ABC and DEF, 2 system you have, and from some browser, if you have some browser or some Java application or .NET application, from that you are calling through the RFC your current system. Okay, any external system. So if we're going to call through any external system, okay, so this external system can be your your system, your SAP system also, your SAP system also, or non-SAP system also. Okay, this is your current SAP system, this is your current SAP system, and this current SAP system you are going to call from the external system, like a .NET application or Java application, something like that. Okay, .NET or Java or non-SAP or any non-SAP system or any non-SAP system. Okay,
PI
or
system.
yeah, or PI system also. Okay, or from the PI system also. Okay, so now, and this you can call through the SAP system, or you can use this external breakpoint. It will be valid for 2 hours. Again, after 2 hours you will have to put the external breakpoint. Okay, if you need for longer time. Fine. So now again come back over here, and because here the program I'm going to call in the same system itself, because I have to debug, I'm going to put this particular session breakpoint. So you can put the session breakpoint in 2 ways. Even you can put in 3 ways also. One, you can put the cursor over there and click on this button. Okay, you can, by clicking over here, you can remove it. Okay, or okay, and if you put the here, once again you can go and click over here, automatically the session breakpoint will be created. This is how you can do. Right click also you can do, and from here also maybe you can get some option to put the breakpoint, you can check. Okay, but this is 2 way, just we can see that. Now I'm going to run this one, run this. F5 you have seen, F5 means step by step. Okay, F6 means if there is some function module, right? If there is some function module, then, and if you want to directly execute this one, you don't want to go inside, then you are going to use F6. Okay, then you are going to use F6. If you again come back to this particular point, you are here now. If you want to again come back over here, you are going to use Shift F12. Or if you don't remember the Shift F12, put the cursor where you want to go to this debugger and go to a statement you can use. The shortcut also they have given it over here. Okay, the shortcut also they have given it over here. Now suppose if you want to come back here once again at this particular point, so Shift F12. Okay, so what this Shift F12 will do, it will directly jump in between. A statement will not be executed. Okay, again from here I want to go here, Shift F12. So in between a statement what is here, it will not be executed. It will directly jump. So if you want to jump, you can jump using the Shift F12. Okay, you can jump using the Shift F12. Again I came back, I jumped to this particular a breakpoint using the Shift F12. And now what I want to put my cursor over here, and I want my control should stop over here, but this time all these statements should be executed. It should not jump over there. It should not jump to this. It should go by executing all this statement. For that particular case, we use Shift F8. Shift F8. Okay, so you can see that Shift F8. That means all this statement has been executed. Okay, all that statement has been executed. If you want to test it, put the breakpoint over here and use Shift F8. Put the cursor and use the Shift F8. You can see that it has stopped over here. I have pressed Shift F8. Okay, so my cursor was here, and when I pressed Shift F8, it was executing all this statement, but in between it found this particular breakpoint. Okay, in between it found this particular breakpoint and it stopped over there. Okay, so Shift F8, if you don't remember, here you are having all the option over here. So continue to cursor means continue means executing all this lining. It is continuing the process. Okay, Shift F12 means go to, means jump to. It name better, SAP should give its name better, jump to a statement. Okay, that would be more intuitive name, but they have given go to a statement. That's fine. Okay, now this particular things you understood. One more thing here I would like to put your attention is that you can see that there is a difference between this breakpoint and this breakpoint. Okay, I have put the breakpoint over here, right here. So during the session, during the debugger session, I'm talking about the during the debugger session, when I'm putting this particular breakpoint. Okay, and this was initially itself in the program directly I have put. So what will happen actually when you will press F8, just press F8, some error occurred, no problem, click on this. Okay, you can see that breakpoint I have put it over there during the debugger session, that is not there, but this session is there, means this breakpoint is there, because this breakpoint is the session breakpoint, and that breakpoint which I have put during the debugger session, this breakpoint again I have put during the debugger session. You can see over here, as soon as we are coming out from the debugger session, this breakpoint is going disappear. It will not be permanent. It will be during the debugger session. So maybe one more type of breakpoint you can add it over here. I don't know exactly what its name, but at this point of time, I'm just going to tell debugger breakpoint during the debugger session. Okay, breakpoint during the debugger session. I need to find out its exact name. Okay, so I'm just going to tell debugger breakpoint during the debugger session. So what its exact name, I will check it what SAP has given its name. Okay, that I will write it over here. But kind of breakpoint, this is also a, so maybe as of now I can tell debugger breakpoint. Okay, I will correct if something regarding name is going to be incorrect, or you can also check yourself once, please. Okay, so debugger breakpoint, during the debugger session only it will be there. As soon as during the debugger session only it will be there. As soon as you will come out from the debugger, it will be there. As soon as you will come out from the debugger, it will be gone. Okay, but now you want it should be there permanently, right? Suppose if you want it should be there permanently. So how you can convert this particular debugger breakpoint into the session breakpoint like this? How you can convert? You will have to, sorry?
You have to save that particular breakpoint.
Right. Yeah, very good, very good. So if you click on this save button, this particular debugger breakpoint will be converted to the session breakpoint. Okay, and that will be your permanent breakpoint. So, and this is the point. This we understood. F5 we understood, F6 we understood, F7 we have to understand. What is the use of F7 and F8? Please mute from your side. Kindly mute from your side, please. If you don't have any question. Yeah, thank you. So here, F7 and F8. F8, you know that if you have to complete the full execution completely, right? If you put somewhere here cursor and if you think that if you put press F8, it will stop. It will not stop over here. F8 means complete execution. It will only stop where you are having the breakpoint set. Okay, so press F8. I'm just pressing F8 over here and press F8 and press F8. Okay. Now I have one question in my mind. Can you please tell me what is the difference between F8 and Shift F8? What is the difference between F8 and Shift F8? What is the difference between F8 and Shift F8? Shift F8. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, please go ahead and tell. Yes.
So the F8 means it will execute that particular flow in one go.
Yeah. So suppose suppose if you put the cursor over here, it will not stop. Okay. In Shift F, in F8, if you put for example, suppose if you're going to put the cursor over here, and if you think that if you press F8 it will not stop, but if you press Shift F8, if you put the cursor over here and if you press Shift F8, it will stop it over here. It will execute this statement also and it will stop over there. Okay, now what is F7? So to demonstrate F7, I will have to go inside this function module. So press F5 and go inside this function module. This is the BAPI, which is a RFC enabled function module. We have come, and suppose if you realized that that this is not of your work, means this is not of your this is not required for your debugging purpose. So what you can do, you can press F7 and you can come back. Okay, so as soon as you will press F7, it will complete the execution for this particular function module and you can come back over here. Okay, now one very important concept, and that is the dynamic breakpoint. Okay, dynamic breakpoint, very important, very powerful. Okay, lot of places it will help you a lot. Dynamic breakpoint. So dynamic breakpoint, what is this dynamic breakpoint? Dynamic breakpoint is used to set the breakpoint dynamically. Okay, dynamic breakpoint is used to set the breakpoint dynamically. Suppose here you can see that you have a big program, and if you want to you don't know where this particular function module has been called. You have a big program, very big program, or suppose if you have some standard program and you want to debug that one, okay, but you don't know where this particular function module has been called, but you want to stop over there, okay. So for that purpose, what you can do that you can use the dynamic breakpoint, okay. So how you can activate the debugger? What you can do, either you can activate the debugger by putting the /h over here and press enter, or you can put the breakpoint in the initial line in the beginning of the program, okay. In the beginning of the program you can put the breakpoint, right, and you can press F8 so that your debugger will be triggered, okay. Because now your debugger is triggered, now you can put the dynamic breakpoint. Dynamic breakpoint can be put inside the debugging session only. You cannot put outside the debugging session. Means now you will get the option for dynamic breakpoint, okay. So you can press F9, you will get that option for the dynamic breakpoint. These are the option for the dynamic breakpoint. You can press F9, or you can go to this breakpoint and breakpoint at, this is breakpoint at is the option for the dynamic breakpoint, okay. So I want to put the breakpoint here. Shortcut also you have shift F5, shift F7, shift F7, this F5, F6, F7, F9, and shift control 0, okay. So these are the dynamic breakpoint option. Click on this breakpoint at function, and here you can give the function module a name. So what is the function module name? It was, right, go and check the function module for which I want to stop. Control C, and I'm going to remove this breakpoint and all as of now, okay. So one more point over here, suppose if you have removed the breakpoint, that session breakpoint from here, this is the session breakpoint, suppose if you have removed from here, would it have been removed permanently? You are here in the debugger session, okay. You are here in the debugger session. Has this breakpoint have been removed permanently? Can any one of you tell me? Means if I come out from this program, will I be able to see that particular session breakpoint or not?
Yeah, we can see that particular session breakpoint here.
Okay, good.
Oh,
So
okay. Go to the section breakpoint, right click on that, you will delete the breakpoints.
yeah, there we can delete from here, that's fine. We can come and it's already deleted at this point of time, right? You can see that it's deleted. My question is that I have just removed from here, and now if I come out from the program, this will will that particular session breakpoint is gone, or it is still there? If I'm going to press F8, and when I come out,
Yeah,
it is
once
there.
we have to save, then only it will remove.
Right, very good. Yes. We'll have to save. If you want to, if you want to not be there, so if you want not to be here, let me put come over here, press F8, and if you want to not be here, you have to remove and click on the save button, then only it will not be there, okay, then only it will not be there. So you can see that, but it's still there. Why it should not be there? Actually it should not be there. If you click on the save button, it should not be there. I don't know why it is there. Let me check once again. Press F8 and remove it and click on the save button. Press F8. It is showing still it is there, but suppose if I'm going to press F8, you can see that it's not into the effect, though it's there, and when I'm pressing effect, it's not into the effect. So it is just it's visible, but actually it is not there. Okay, I'm going to put it once again, press effect, and we will apply the dynamic breakpoint. Go here, breakpoint at function module. I have copied already, paste it over here, and just click on this OK button. So wherever that particular function module will be there, it will go and stop. It will go and stop. Okay, so press effect now, and you can see that it has stopped automatically on the first line of that particular function module. Okay, it has automatically stopped on the first line of that particular function module, right? It has automatically stopped. Now we will press F7. If you want to check its stack, you know that how to check the stack. Go to the desktop 2, and you can see that from here it has been called, and here on the first line, very first line, it has stopped. So this is the magic of dynamic breakpoint. Similarly, if you are getting some particular message, okay, so here we have displayed some message over here, right? Or if you want to put the breakpoint on the right statement, some dynamic right statement, if you want to put, you can do so. Go to, go into first debugger session and go to this breakpoint at a statement. Here you have the multiple. For method also you can put some class and method you want to stop, some function module, just we have seen, some subroutine, program and subroutine, some exception. Okay, some exception if you want to, put on some exception, some message. Okay, ID, number and type you will have to provide, or if you just provide the type also, it is fine. If you just provide the message ID, whatever the message ID will come across, it will stop over there. Okay, source code, right? This option is also there. Screen number and line you can just give, it will stop at that particular row number or source, screen number and line. So these are the different, I have not used this one. Okay, webbed in pro related, this is webbed in pro related. So, and this is this one you can use when ABAP or a screen stack changed, whenever the stack is going to change, this if you are going to check this one, you can use. This one is for the webbed in pro purpose. This I have not used, but for other almost everything it is frequently used. You can use the source code also, generally we don't use, but if you want you can use. Okay, but the frequent one is this one, the ABAP commands, very frequent one. Then this function and this message, ABAP command and message is very frequently used in the support project. Okay, now come over here and I will give some write command. I want to stop wherever the write is there. Okay, ABAP statement, wherever the data is there, wherever you have declared the data, if you want to, you can give the data. Okay, any ABAP statement. Okay, I'm giving this right over here. Click on this OK button and press F8. Okay, you can see that this is the one BAPI material save data. This is also we have. So whatever the breakpoint you have put, you can come and check over here, breakpoint and watch point, breakpoint or watch point. So all these are under the breakpoint section. You can see the total 3 breakpoint I have put. Okay, one is the on the BAPI material save data, right? Okay, and another is on the write statement. Here the breakpoint type also it is telling, right? So this is the visibility you can see, right? Here from where the navigate to the editor, wherever you have put the breakpoint, if you just click over here, it will open a session and there you can see where you have put the breakpoint. Okay, so these are the different stuff we are having. Now come to this point over here, BAPI material save data. I'm just going to go back and press, you know, F7 material maintained arc and all, press F8. You can see that write statement because we have put the breakpoint on right. So wherever it will come across the write statement, it will just, you know, stop over there. So this message also, I think on message also have we put, let me check. Right, this on message we have not put, but it is still stopping over there. Maybe the right statement somewhere it is related with the message, that's why it's stopping at the message also. I'm not sure about this particular point, but on the message also it's getting stopped, right? So the conclusion is that if you want to put wherever, suppose if you want to see the exit statement, you want to stop wherever you are having the exit statement, just you can go and put the breakpoint exit, okay, or return. You can see that as soon as I have put the on the exit, automatically whatever the exit statement is there it will go and create the breakpoint. Okay, so suppose if you want to see why your program is getting exit while running, you can, you know, and if your program is very big program, in that case you can use this dynamic breakpoint option. It's very useful. If you would like to delete this one, it will delete all the instances of the dynamic breakpoint for this exit one. Okay, because this exit has been, you know, this breakpoint has been created for all the exit statement inside that program. So it is asking, do you want to delete all the instances, or do you want just do you want just to delete this particular one? Okay, I want to delete just this particular one, so I can click on this no button. Let me do it this one. Delete all instances of the dynamic breakpoint? No. So I want, if you want to delete all the instances of this breakpoint, then you can click on this yes button. The single one will not be able to delete. Either you will have to delete all or none. Okay, so we have seen this particular point. So this is the dynamic breakpoint. The message one is also very important, so I'll just show you. We here directly on this message, in last class we were looking into, it was not stopping it over here. Okay, some text is there and type I is there, it was not stopping. Okay, as per my understanding it should stop, but let's go and check with the message ID, message number, like that, and if it's stopping or not. Okay, there we will see. So let's go and create some message number over here, /OSE91, and we'll see if we're having some message number. Go once again yeah, it has opened now. Message class JTest, and already we have created JTest, and the message number, let me check some message number if we have. Click on this display button. System is a little bit slow today. Some test, we can give some, you know, text over here. Testing of dynamic breakpoint. Click on the save button. Just go back. So JTest and 000 it was, right? JTest and 000. Yeah, 000, right? So the message ID is JTest and the message number is 000. Just go back, go to the program, and we will write that /n SE38. Let me check. Okay, we have closed that one. Come to this, now go into the change mode. Go into change mode. What happened? I think somewhere it is opened. Let me do one thing. I need to come out. It's behaving little differently. Now I think it's okay. Go. Let me log in once again. Log into the system and go to SC38. This is the program. Go into the change mode, and here we are having the message. What I have created 000, right? So I want to display as an information message. So I 000 and then J test. That is the message ID. And remove this one. So the same message I'm going to, give 2 or 3 points just to showcase wherever this message number will be there, it will stop if it comes into the flow. Okay, put the breakpoint over here, press F8. So return type is E, so it will come into this, so it will stop, right? Good, so it will stop over here. So go and press this particular dynamic breakpoint on the message ID J test. The number is 000 and then the type is I. If you want, you can give this type, if you want, you can give this number. So if you don't give the number, what will happen? Wherever the message ID J test will come, everywhere it will stop. If you just specify the number, it will stop at that particular point. Okay, type, if you want, you can give. If you want to be very specific, you can give the type also. Okay, and now if you press F8, you can see that it's automatically stopping. I've just pressed F8. Okay, again I'm pressing F8. So the testing of dynamic breakpoint. Okay, again click on this. Okay, again on the next message it has stopped. Again I'm going to click OK. So automatically it is stopping because dynamically it is getting stopped. Directly it was not stopping if I was giving like that. Okay, so as per my understanding it should stop, but I don't know why it is not stopping. But suppose if it is not stopping, what is the alternative? Alternative is that you'll have to copy that particular message and you will have to search across the program. Okay, you'll have to search across the program, and wherever that particular message, like this it is there, you'll have to put the breakpoint and you will have to debug there if you are getting some error. Okay, you'll have to put the breakpoint and you will have to, so when you will get the error, you will get certainly the text. That text you will copy and you will put the breakpoint. Okay, the text you will edit, and there you can put the breakpoint. So press F8, press F8. Here you can copy the text and you can put the breakpoint. Here you can see that you are not getting any message ID. That means it is, and also it is telling character string as a message. That means you don't have the message ID and all. So dynamic breakpoint might not work over here. So you can just directly search in the main program and you can put the breakpoint. But here on the next point, testing of the dynamic breakpoint, right? Here you will get the message ID, J test and 000 message number. Message number is the last 3 digit will be the message number, and remaining will be your message ID. So you can, you can just interpret from here and you can put the dynamic breakpoint, because for the message ID and message number it's working fine. So you can, you can use that. You can use like that. You can put the breakpoint. This is very, very helpful in the real-time project, this dynamic breakpoint. Okay. Now go to once again the program. Let us see if we have created some BTC. Jet Madhu. Okay, someone else, let me check if we have created MB28. I want to show you the dynamic breakpoint, sorry, watch point. For that purpose, I require to have some I require to have some example where I can show you. Okay, let's go and create, or let me check if I have copied the text so that I can directly copy and paste it over here. Program files, BDC1 will be good for there I will be able to show you properly, or the control break statement. This will also here also I can show you string update FM case when BTC. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll use this control break statement over here, or let me check once over here for the BTC. And I think I have not copied that BTC program. Okay, no worries. We'll use that control break one. Okay, this one. Let's go and use. Actually, I'm looking for a loop where I can show you.
Pankaj,
Yes.
Pankaj,
Yeah.
while debugging mode, how to
Mm-hmm.
upload that test data and saving variants that
Okay. I will show you how to upload the test data, how to upload the just a second.
how to save variant of that test data out like
Right.
that.
Yes. Just uh mhm. Let me note it down this topic. I will just show you, otherwise we will forget how to upload the test data and how to save the variant, how to change the table content and variable. Okay,
And
fine.
that function model now how to test independently that we can test now that there is one option that
How
independently.
to debug the RFC FM. Yeah, just let me know if you any other topic you want for the debugging me to complete. Okay.
That without creating program, we can test function model. That is also.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Without creating the program.
We can test. We can test
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
RF function models. Yes.
yeah. Directly you can go and test the function module Z underscore. Any function module you can check. You can take any function module. Let's suppose this is some function module someone has created. Press effect. Okay, and here you can give the data and click on this debugging, or you can directly go to this display and put the breakpoint inside. No code here. If code is there, you can put the directly breakpoint over there and just you run it. It will stop there and you can start debugging in the same way as we are doing. All the technique what we are learning, it is applicable everywhere. Okay, dynamic breakpoint and all everything. Okay, so let us see this watch point quickly. We have some 5 minutes time. Watch point is very useful. It becomes very important to learn this watch point. Okay, so suppose if you have some this program, and your program is not giving the proper output, right? Your program is not giving the proper output. You were thinking that it should, let me display its output first. About program report, this statement is not there. Okay, report is fine. Program perform prepare data, this form, control F2. It's fine. Activate this one. It is now activated. Press F8. Okay, so now suppose when the at first it is giving this, at last it is giving this, at new it is giving this, right? So at new it is giving this 4. This is the material number, this is the material group, this is the material type, and this is total sum. Here for the control break statement it is showing, right? This is showing for the control break statement. So I'm just going to make it little simple over here. Okay, you might not be remember this program exactly, but here you can see that here this is the internal table. On this internal table, one by one the data is coming, and it's using the control break statement, and then it is displaying. What actually I'm trying to show over here, put the breakpoint first, and let me define the requirement. For this IT_demo, you are having 8 records, right? I have just double click on this, and you have 8 records over here. You are interested for this particular 4th or 5th record, 5th number row, right? So here you are interested for this particular material number. This material number is 2, the material group is MATG1, and this MTART and 30. You just want to see inside the loop how this particular material is getting processed. You will come across the requirement where you will having the lakhs of data, and you would be interested to look into for a particular record how it's working in that particular flow. Okay, whatever the logic you have written, how it's working over there, because you are not getting the correct output for that particular material only. Okay, so here I'm not getting the output for the material number 2 correctly. Let us suppose, so I'm interested to see how it's working for this 2, and you have so much data. You just assume you have lakhs of data. You would not do like this, F6 loop. You will not put one by one loop, one by one. 1 lakh of data if you are having, or suppose 10 lakhs of data you are having, it will take 10 days, 15 days, 30 days, like that, to just keep on F6 and to go and reach over there. So for that particular purpose, what actually we can do that, we can use the dynamic breakpoint. So how to use that dynamic breakpoint? What you can do that, here you are having the option of dynamic breakpoint. By mistake I was telling, we can use the watch point. Okay, we can use the watch point. You can go to this particular watch point, okay, and which variable you want to put. So under w_demo, you can see one by one the data is getting copied into w_demo. So you'll have to write under the variable w_demo, and in this w_demo you have a field called matner. Okay, here you'll have to give the condition under the free condition entry, w_demo hyphen matnr equals to the material number you are interested there is 2. So you can give the 2 over here. Okay, and just click on this OK button. It's telling that some problem is there. Okay, demo, actually it's a demo. I'm supposed to write w_demo hyphen matner Okay, now click on this OK button and the watch point has been created. Now, as soon this W underscore demo is going to have, WA underscore demo hyphen MATNR is going to have the 2 value, it will just stop. Okay, so it's 2, right? You can see that its value is 2. Its value is 2. So let me do and run once again, and we'll see that it's stopping over there or not. Okay, if it will not stop, we will see that why some condition, some data mismatch, right? It is a 40 characters, right? We'll see how the data is getting stored, and then we will accordingly take the action. Okay, press F8 just to go back once again, and I will put the breakpoint over here. Press F8, right? And for W underscore demo, once again I will put the I will create the watch point, because the watch point would have been deleted by this time. Let me go and check if it is there or not. It is not there, it has been deleted. So from here also you can create the watch point. Go here and WA underscore demo and come over here, give this the entry we have given, this one, right? And click on this OK button, right? And then press F8. So it should stop, but it is not stopping, right? So why it is not stopping? There may be one reason is that the material number, it is getting stored here in the 80 characters in 18 characters internally. If you go and check this material number here in this Mara table, okay, it is of 40 characters actually. It is of 18 characters here. I'm just going to copy this one, okay, and I will use this format to use this watch point. Go in the same way, just I will change the condition. I will use the condition like this, okay, 002. So 18 characters is now it is, and let us see this time if it's working or not. Press F8. This time also it's not working. So what can be another reason? What can be another region over here why it's not working? It should work actually. As soon as that W underscore demo is the data, 2 will come, it should work. Okay, so we need to check that one. I will check that it should work. It worked perfectly actually. Here we are having some problem. No issue, we'll find it quickly. However, this C40 is 111, that's fine. Okay, so as of now, leave this material number. We'll try to put the breakpoint on this mtart, right? ROH, FERT. Here we don't have any issue for the data type, right? Four character only. Here the conversion and all is not. Here conversion creates the problem actually. Material number field is having the conversion exit associated with this, and that several times you will come across such kind of problem with the matner. Okay, you will come across matners. This is the material number data element you can see, and this is associated with this conversion routine, and this is going to create the problem. So you'll have to be careful while putting the condition and all. I will show you, but now we don't have much time, so I'm going to quickly show you. For this mtart and all, you will not face any issue. Okay, this metical also you will not face any issue, because this mtart and all is not associated with any conversion routine. It's a straightforward. Okay, it's a straightforward conversion routine. Actually internally converts the data into the internal format and then it checks. Okay, so it's not a straightforward, but mtart is straightforward. Here it will work perfectly. Go here and there is no conversion routine, right? It's blank. So come over here and I will show you for this particular, go to this watch point once again, and W underscore demo instead of matner, we were interested in the material type row. Okay, so ROH it was, right? What it was? ROH. Let us confirm. IT underscore demo. It's ROH. Yes, it's perfect. This time it should stop. Okay, this time it should stop. Press F8 and you can see that it has stopped automatically and it is telling that watch point reached. Okay, you can see that it's telling watch point reached. Why? Because that FERT we have put it over there, that is working perfectly. If you again press F8, you can see that here watch point reached at end of material number, right? So every time when at end of material number, the new material means the particular set of different you can see that here, whenever the value of this mtart is going to be changed at that time, means whenever the value of this mtart is going to be changed to ROH, is going to be set to the ROH, it will stop the breakpoint. That's what we have given the condition. Okay, that's what you have given the condition. Press F8 here also, right? So whenever that w underscore demo value mtart is going to be set at ROH, it is just stop. Again, once again ROH, right? So wherever 3 times the ROH is there, so in loop 3 times it is stopping. Now you might be interested, whenever whenever your I will whenever your some particular value is going to be changed, then your watch point should trigger it. You should stop, then it should stop. So see, for material number it was giving the error, right? It was not working perfectly for the material number. But one thing, without giving the condition directly, what we can do, we can give like this. So whenever a material number will be changed, whenever a material number will be changed, there it will stop. Okay, here I'm not giving any condition. So whenever a material number is going to be changed, then it will stop. Okay, so here condition, in condition, if you want to put at particular point, then you must have to give the condition. But whenever any value is going to be changed, just you can give like this over here, and whenever the value will change, it will stop. This will work because there is no condition, something like that. Press F8 and you can see that watch point reached. Why? Because w underscore demo matner 1 we have given, right? Press F8 again, the matner 2, the watch point reached. So whenever matner value is going to be changed, it is just going to give you the value. Okay, here also you can see the watch point has reached, right? W underscore demo hyphen matner. So the condition there, it is creating the problem because due to the conversion exit, right? That we will have to correct and handle in a different way. Okay, or maybe before these 40 characters we will have to apply and need to check. Okay, again if you press F8, you can see that this is another thing, that matner value got changed a streak like that. That's why it has stopped. Press F8 again, from a streak to 1 it has come. So whenever the material number is going to be changed, it will stop, right? It will stop there and it will tell that it has reached to that particular watch point. So that's the meaning of watch point. And if you want to be very specific to be stopped at the particular point, you will have to give the condition. Okay, so the condition, if some conversion routine is there, then it may create some problem. You'll have to be careful. Okay, I will show you for that material number what to be done. I need to check, 18 characters we have already given and checked, it was not working. So maybe we can check with the 40 characters, that we will see tomorrow. Our time is, or you can do also that, for that particular material number. However, tomorrow I will show you. Okay, so with this we'll stop our today's session and let's go ahead and meet tomorrow. Whatever we have learned in this class, take that as an assignment, do yourself the same thing. Okay, go through the video and try to learn this watch point, try to learn this dynamic breakpoint. This is very, very important. Okay, in interviews sometimes they will ask that if you want to, you have a big program and if you want to dynamically stop, dynamically you are getting some particular message with the message ID and the message number, how you will be going to find out. So you'll have to tell as an answer that we will use the dynamic breakpoint and there we will give the message message ID and the message number there, it will stop automatically. So like that, how to use the watch point you have seen. There are many other things we are having. I have just noted it down, some particular stuff, some uh, some unique or some specific stuff you are concerned, just let me know. I will include that one in this debugging. This was not there in my syllabus, but this is important one, that's why we are just covering this one. It will help you. Okay, fine. Then with this, let us stop our session and let's meet tomorrow. Bye bye, have a nice day.